Hey, welcome everyone to episode 2 of Estómagos y Corazones. It's Marcus, your GM again, or Producción, because we are playing Pasión de las Pasiones, a Powered by the Apocalypse game where you create your own telenovelas. This game was just successfully kickstarted by Magpie Games and Brandon Leon Gambetta. Find it on magpiegames.com. Now let's get to it. Previously on Estómagos y Corazones, our players are chefs and staff at two prestigious resorts in Cancun, Mexico, La Riviera and El San Cervantes. Nick's Lorenzo rushed back to his restaurant to find the San Cervantes building on fire. He convinced Hadley's Dominic to put out the fires with his firefighting experience and 4 to 6 thugs. But upon scaling the building, he found Dennis's Xiomara was the culprit all along, torching the building with an enormous flamethrower. And now the conclusion.
I call out there, Xiomara, no! What are you doing? There's a fire in there, you idiot!
You understand nothing. And then I pull out
A flamethrower.
a flamethrower. You fool!
Oh, shit.
With San Cervantes and embers, I will own the only restaurant within a casino within a hotel along the coast of Cancun.
I don't even notice that she had that flamethrower before. This is insane. And then I'm gonna tell 4 thugs. I'm like, go get her, boys.
Xiomara's gonna torch them while she's explaining herself.
Holy shit, okay, strike out at someone.
Okay, I'm not keeping my hands clean at all.
Yeah, they're black with soot at this point.
This is probably the dirtiest it can be.
Literally and metaphorically.
Yep. Okay. Have I caught them off guard? I think busting in the door with a flamethrower would say yes. Have they just wronged you? Yeah, they're trying to stop this fire.
Okay, so you get a +2 on that one.
Alright. I got a +2 would be 9.
Damn.
Sweet. Who are you? You were aiming at Dom as well, or?
I think Dom's still outside of the window as he watches his 4 to 6 goons get murked.
No, there are definitely 6, but 4 of them are coming after you.
Okay, so as you add to the fire, the walls around you in your hotel room, but it's also moving into the other hotel room that the rest of the thugs are in as well, because it's such an enormous fire. It's causing more and more flames and smoke until all of the thugs begin to pass out from smoke inhalation. They've been here for far too long. They didn't notice you've had a mask on this entire time. PPE. So if they were characters, they would mark a condition, but that's their condition, is they all pass out.
Yeah.
You could kill one if you want
and
to.
I marked zealous, so I have +1 to demand what I deserve and -2 to act desperately now.
Okay, perfect, got you.
But as I'm torturing him, I say, before you expressed your love to me and caught me completely off guard, Dom, I was trying to tell you, Alma doesn't have control of La Riviera. I do.
Dun, dun, dun.
Meanwhile,
Lorenzo is not on the street anymore. He's in the basement of San Cervantes.
he's gone to the basement of San Cervantes.
Yes, where the murder scene happened previously.
As he follows into the basement, through the wine cellar, there's several large crates and huge
I noticed
barrels of wine.
I noticed when I was talking with Ephraim last night, before he was mysteriously shot from very close by, that he was drinking wine. He never drinks wine. He drinks scotch only. So, and I didn't notice it until now, but the blood, and the red blood, and the red wine, it sparked in my mind, and the raging fire ignited in me the passion to venge my friend. So I ventured forth into the wine cellar.
So,
And now I'm looking for answers.
a shadow sneaks out around the corner, and she says, "How did you figure it out?"
I'm still shirtless, by the way. With my shirt tied around my head. I turn around and see
Carmen Alcon.
Carmen Alcon.
She is the sommelier of the San Cervantes. She's always here in the catacombs and knows all sorts of wines. I found this body here. I don't know what occurred, but I knew an expert of wine just like you and I. Both of us could figure it out together.
Well, I'm no expert, my dear. Perhaps we should share a cup?
Of course. So both of you sit down and ignore the body on the ground and blood.
I put my feet on it. Pull up a chair.
With a fine bottle of wine.
Tell me, Carmen, what am I drinking?
This is a Chateau Milage. Et toi?
I lean forward, slap the glass out of her hand, and grab her by the collar and say, It's the same that Ephraim drank last night?
No! There's no way! You strike out at someone.
What a long con. Okay, am I handling things without guile and head on? Yes, I am.
Nice.
Indeed. Have I caught them off guard? I sure have.
Yes, you have.
Have they just wronged you? I don't know, but I assume that she's involved.
Okay, you could roll with a +2.
Just 2, alright. Hell yeah, 11.
Damn. Okay, so, you can take something from them, or you can avoid marking condition. She's gonna mark a condition, but you may not have to. If you want to, steal something from them.
Okay. I as I'm interrogating her, I notice on her inside pocket is a postcard. And I take it from her. I say, what's this?
So you take the postcard, and she goes, No, that's mine! And slashes at your face. You'll have to choose a condition, but she'll take one as well. In your kerfuffle, she falls to the ground and runs off into the catacombs.
Okay, then I guess I'm going to choose driven?
Okay, cool.
I've driven in this moment? Yeah. So I get +1 to spot something and -2 to expressing love. Oh no.
So you're even more driven into your mission now.
Yes.
You've gone too far in deep. Ephraim has been too injured for you to go back now.
I'm going to try and spot something out of place in this scene, with the postcard and with the body.
Yeah, okay, I guess so. So, I guess we can count the postcard as someone's personal space. That's fine. So, firstly, are you acting without guile and head on?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I might be acting logically at the moment.
So maybe not. I don't know that you're going head on. You're just observing, right?
Yes.
So, have you been intimate with...
We shared a bottle of wine, but also who's the body and who's the person on the card? I don't know.
So you want to... Okay, so have you been intimate with the body? That's what
I don't know. Don't say that. Yes, who is it?
Are you free of other distractions?
I'm obsessed and driven, so not really.
Yeah, I think the body in the middle of the room is probably your main... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you can roll with a +2.
Okay. Hey, I got 10.
Okay, so you can ask...
2 of those questions?
Yeah, you can ask 2 questions from the list on there, yeah.
Okay. So what do you have of value or use? I guess to
The body?
To the body, yeah.
Okay.
What does this reveal? Who is this person?
You move up to the body.
Uh-huh.
It's Xiomara.
It's the Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hands are covered in black soot, but there's nothing of use on their body.
Xiomara, I just saw you. I pushed you aside. You, my mentor, my one and only companion. No! My screams echo throughout the catacombs.
Xiomara coughs up soot.
Xiomara, you're alive!
She places her soot-covered hand on Lorenzo's face, and with a smile, she asks, "Who are you?"
And then I guess I can ask another question, right?
Yeah, you can ask one more.
What are you planning, Xiomara? What is this game? What is this sick, twisted game? What are you planning for San Cervantes? Do you hate us? Do you want to destroy us?
I really don't remember.
Xiomara, you look around, and Lorenzo is there with you. Otherwise, you're in some sort of wine cellar that's been ransacked. And under you, there's blood. Oh, wait, it's not blood, it's red wine that's been spilled.
Oh.
And that's when you remember your twin, Despara.
Despara?
Despara. Knocked you out and stole your favorite flamethrower.
Lorenzo, I don't I was, the last thing I remember, I was talking to Dio Ramon.
Ramon,
Don't-
he's been poisoned.
Oh no, I was
It's
just
all-
gonna
it's-
ask if he was okay.
It's all over the papers. And the cabbie told me like 5 times. I told him to stop. I said, I know he's been poisoned. It's all over the papers. And he said, no, but you have to understand Ramon has been poisoned.
There's something I need to tell you, something very important, Lorenzo.
Now seems like an appropriate time.
Dio Ramon, he had all the rights. He was gonna give me all of the La Riviera, as long as he could not produce a son. But him and I just got the DNA results back, and no one checked to ask Dio Ramon's last name, which happens to be Sanchez. Efrain is Dio Ramon's son.
No!
He owns La Riviera.
And then from the shadows, you hear, liar.
And it echoes.
And Dom comes into the shadows, and he's got burns like all over him because like he could not put out that fire.
And Despara's right on his arm. She's clinched to his
still
arm.
holds on to Dom, and Dom in front of you, you're seeing another Ziomara.
Where's the...
What?
Where's the nearest
What?
weapon? Where is the nearest weapon?
So, when you... What is that part of? Oh, it's just whatever you press.
That's one of my moves.
Even on a miss, yeah, so you can spot that as well. So the nearest weapon that you see inside of this wine cellar, there's actually a huge furnace as well. And there's like a giant fire poker, like almost the size of a sword. It's enormous.
Alright, so I noticed that, but then I want to take a stand against Dom.
Oh, okay.
Because I think he's complicit in this.
I'm gonna do bitter rage. I'm gonna do my bitter rage move.
I'm gonna do... Yeah, so I'm defending the Ziomara. That's been... Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll do Nick's move first. So he's going to kind of attack, but he's really defending Ziomara. So you ask your questions.
Yeah, so it's are you trying to impress them, or is the law being broken? I think it's both the law is being broken.
Okay, you think the law is being broken for sure. Are you handling things without guile and head on?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Okay, so you can roll with +2.
Okay. Oh, shit. 5.
A 5. Okay. Okay, on a miss, you show your hand too soon. You're at their mercy, and the aggressor can inflict a condition on you.
I guess I reached for the fire poker, but it's still hot on the end, so I just burn myself and it falls in the ground. Drops.
And then, Dom, you can strike back at Lorenzo for free.
You monster!
For free?
You tried to kill Ziomara, and so answer
I'm gonna
Ventus in one
take-
fell swoop.
I'm gonna take my hand and I'm gonna smack him with the back of my hand across the face.
Oh,
So he smacks you, and you immediately take an additional condition.
and I make this noise.
As this kerfuffle's going on, Despera and Ziomara are getting into a little cat fight. And they keep on switching places till you can't tell which one is which, because they're wearing the same exact pantsuit.
Oh no.
Oh no!
So Ziomara and Despada are in the middle of a fight, and the fire poker that Lorenzo threw back on the ground starts to light on fire an ornate tapestry in the back of the wine cellar, and now it's not spreading; it's just a giant fire that's right behind the silhouettes of Ziomara and Despada, and they're fully black silhouettes. You can't tell which is which as they fight.
I guess I took my additional condition, which was cornered, so I think I'm going to act desperately. And I'm going to try and push one of them into the fire.
Okay, so you're... Oh no. Alright, why don't we let you do that?
Okay.
We will have Ziomara roll to act desperately to not be pushed into the fire.
Got it. Okay. All right.
So you immediately run up and push the closest one into the fire.
I am acting without guile and head on. And I'm doing this for love, and also for vengeance.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we'll still take your +3, but why don't you have Ziomara? Why don't you roll 2d6, and then we'll add +3 to that.
And as this is going, they're both doing the classic, like, no, you don't understand. I'm the real Ziomara. Dom, I would never do this to hurt you. Lorenzo, I would never do this to hurt you. You don't understand. She has terrible plans. And then I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 14.
And immediately, Despada flies into the enormous pizza oven furnace. It's huge. And she's screaming as the flames are enveloping her skin. What do you feel in this moment, Ziomara?
I feel relief.
Didn't even know you had a twin, or
No,
like...
I've known this entire
You knew-
time. I thought she had died back in Colombia.
So this was all the work of Despada. Not you, Ziomara, and not you, Dom.
No, I definitely shot Ephraim.
Oh! Dom, no! I was ready to forgive.
I thought that... I'm not ready to
You're being
forgive.
so
And I'm gonna go...
honest.
I'm gonna act with bitter rage
Again?
against Lorenzo.
You're the only one who knows this secret.
True,
Oh shit.
I am.
You're also the only one who knows Ephraim was Tio Ramon's son,
I know.
which
I
would
know the secret.
which would leave me still the owner of La Riviera.
Can I, Marcus, can I fail? Can I, like, fail this bitter rage?
Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, I'm gonna throw myself in bitter rage, and then, Lorenzo, you've got to do something to, smack me in the face or something like that. You gotta deflect me or something.
So take another condition.
No, I, as you're about to attack me, I produce a bottle of wine. And you, being a connoisseur of fine food and drink, hesitate. I say, Dom, let us not strike out at each other like animals. Let us talk and be friends. Be
Friends.
not as equals, but at least brothers of the same beach.
And I look down, and I look back at Ziomara, then I look back at Lorenzo, and I say, no, I've done too much. I've hurt so many people that I love. And then so who did I give the amulet to, technically, then? Did I give the
I'm not gonna reveal that right now.
Okay, so
Oh, shit.
Hold on. Why don't we have Lorenzo express your love passionately?
To Dom?
Yes. See if you can convince him.
Okay.
So first ask your question.
Yes. Am I handling things without guile and hat on? I'm not, actually. I'm using my heart.
Okay.
What
are you wearing? Are you
I
dressed
am still shirtless, full abs and chest muscles.
Okay, then of
But
course.
that is enough.
Yes.
Do they believe that you are single? Yes. They believe I'm single.
So Dom thinks that you're single. Okay, so get a plus 2 on that.
8 gives themselves to you. Or
All right, so another successful love declaration on Dom. So now you have to embrace him at least a little bit, Dom, and you also have to tell him if you're in love with Lorenzo and who you're in love with. We already kind of know because you answered this earlier, but go ahead.
Oh, no, it wasn't a 10 plus. So he just needs to tell me. Gives themselves. They have to.
Or you could reveal a secret as well. Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to embrace them.
Okay, I'm trying to think of I'm gonna reveal a secret.
All right.
Hey there, everybody. This is Hadley from Control Group. If you like what you're hearing, please make sure you subscribe to our channel. You can also find us on social media. Follow us on Twitter @ControlPod, control as in the control key on your computer. You can also find us on Instagram @ControlGroupPod. Thank you so much for listening. How was that shit, huh? Huh? Yeah, that was so fucking dope. That was the sexiest thing you've ever heard. You've never wanted to subscribe to a channel more than you ever wanted to now. This is great.
Gabrielle, she hired me to find oh shit, it's not the treasure. Fuck, what is it? The fortune! She hired me to find the fortune behind both of these. Tio Ramon hid a fortune for someone, and it's here somewhere. I had a feeling that it might be down here, but I don't know.
Ziomara is gonna throw herself into Dom's arms, and then also Lorenzo's arms, so they're both holding me up, as she goes in between, embracing both of them.
But Dom, I understand your quest now. I feel like I've come to know you better than I ever have in years. But I made a promise to you earlier that if you put out the fire, that I would kill the person who's trying to kill you. And that is myself. I produce a gun.
I look at my chest. Has he shot already?
No, it was me who was trying to kill you, Dom. I must do away with myself.
Then you hear a bang. And as you all look around, you realize someone here was missing. Despara. She stands with several layers of burnt skin. She's now scarred for life. And she's holding a gun. And she has shot Lorenzo before he could shoot himself.
Not like this. Not on my own terms.
And then Xiomara is gonna wrest away the gun from Despara, and then she's gonna shoot her a comedic amount of times with the revolver. Just like bang, 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 until Despara falls back into the furnace.
And she lights up again, still alive, even though she's been shot 10 times, screaming.
I'm on the ground bleeding. There's blood mixing with the wine that was on the floor spilled now. It's a beautiful image.
And that's when you realize, inside of the furnace, the fire that's been raging has melted away all of the wood and other pieces inside of the... Apparently the furnace had not been used for several years until it was on when Lorenzo walked in earlier. And at the bottom is 6 gold bars.
In a case?
Yes, but not melted at all or burned.
Lorenzo's still bleeding out.
We can't worry about it. We must take him to a hospital. Dom, please. Dom, please. I love this man.
I look down and I look at Xiomara and I say, "What of me? I thought I was your broken baby bird."
You are. I'm sorry, Dom, but I've been using you this whole time. Do you think you would have shot Ephraim if it wasn't my idea?
And then Lorenzo sits up. Fine. And he removes his
chest,
a layer of skin to reveal a metal plate over his left chest muscle where his heart should be. And he says, "Good thing I put on this bulletproof case earlier this morning."
So Dom, Lorenzo's fine, and now you know that Xiomara doesn't love you. She loves Lorenzo. Why don't you express your love passionately? Because it's been expressed so many times to you.
I was trying to do a flashback move.
Oh, yeah.
Should I roll for that? Or?
You're fine. You can have that.
Okay, cool.
Xiomara, please. I'm such a dick. Like, no one's ever loved me like you have loved me. And maybe it was all fake, but maybe you could just, like, try a little bit and, like, it could be real. Please don't do this to me. If I didn't have your love, I would have nothing. Please, Xiomara.
Dom, I've never lied to you. It was all real. As Xiomara pulls away the lapel of her pantsuit, and she reveals that she is not wearing the locket that Dom gave her earlier.
She's not?
The woman you were in love with was Despara this whole time.
And I turn around, and I stick my hand in the fire, looking for the locket. And I go, oh my god, where is it? Can I find it? Can I roll to find it?
Roll to find the locket?
Yeah, act with desperation.
Spot something out of place, or? Yeah.
Act with desperation.
Okay.
Alright, I'm acting in desperation. My hands, in the meantime, are just like burning up like crazy. I don't even recognize my hands anymore.
Ask your question.
I got a 5!
No!
Ask my question.
But that's a miss, isn't it?
Well, I gotta ask the question first to see how... are you taking control of this situation? Yes. Okay. Yes, I am taking control of the situation.
I think you are doing it for
and then
love,
what's it?
But are you doing it for vengeance as well?
No.
Okay, so that's a +2 still. You get a 7.
Yes.
Okay, so you look down at your hands. They're burned. Almost completely destroyed, in fact. You know you can never cook again. But inside of your hands is...
the skeleton.
Your family's locket.
Are you happy, Tom?
And I And I look at him and I say, I will never be happy. And I walk out of the burning building. And I go to the hospital because I definitely got to take care of my hands now.
Taxi later. Call for a taxi with your skeleton hands.
I'm like snapping, and every time I snap, I go, ow, ow, ow.
6 days later, Ephraim wakes up in his hospital bed, and he looks to his left. Dom is also in a hospital bed. And he looks to his right. So is Lorenzo. In front of them is Xiomara sitting on a chair, waiting for them all to wake up. It's been so long. She's been waiting for so long. And all the way on the end is Despada in another hospital bed. But she's clearly dead.
She's just wrapped up in bandages. She's completely head to toe.
Damn.
And then Lorenzo slowly wakes up. Despada. No. Xiomara.
Despada doesn't respond. She's dead.
Sorry, I wasn't talking to you.
Xiomara was in like a very pretty sleep, like she was napping, but very prettily and very full makeup. And she wakes up very gently and she goes, Lorenzo?
Why am I in this hospital bed? I wasn't shot.
Xiomara, now it's time to flash back. Both of the men that love you looked at you asking for love. Which did you choose? Lorenzo, who has loved you for so long, or Dom, who loved your sister but lost his love and now was lost himself?
Ooh. Oh, fuck, that's juicy. Yeah, no, she's switching sides. She loves Dom now.
It is hook hands.
She returns to Dom, and his hands are completely destroyed almost, and she returns and confesses her love to him, and of course, Lorenzo has something to say about this. What did they say, Xiomara?
What did I say?
Lorenzo was upset, and he said, I'm going to work with yours. We're still in a flashback, right?
Yes.
Okay, Lorenzo, in his upset finding out about this, he says, I'm gonna do the one thing that'll hurt you most. And we watch Lorenzo walk out into a different room, and he gets on the phone, and we see him dial the number for Despada.
He calls up Despada.
Where are we? I'm so confused. What time is it? Okay.
This is all still happening in the catacombs. So
Okay.
after that, there was a fight between you and Despada and Lorenzo that ended you all up in the hospital. But Xiomara, you appear to be completely spotless, and this is the story that you tell to Lorenzo when he wakes up and asks what happened. Lorenzo, does that sound like that's what happened? Do you believe it?
No, it can't be. This is a dream.
Lorenzo, you suddenly realize you're in a dream and you wake up in a hospital bed.
In a different hospital bed?
Yes. You're in a hospital room, but no one is there except for Despada.
No! And I'm chained to the bed, handcuffed to the bed.
And she says, you tried to kill me. She has a gun, and she says, this time, I won't miss. Even though I didn't miss last time, but this time I certainly won't either. And then you wake up, and you're on the ground. In front of San Cervantes. The fire has been put out. Dawn is rising over Cancun.
I look at my watch, like gold watch on a hand given to me by Xiomara when I first became a chef at the La Riviera, and the watch is broken. The time not ticking. I remove the watch and toss it into the fire still smoldering outside the base of San Cervantes, and I say, somebody should probably put that bush out. It's still on, guys, it's still on fire. And I walk into the restaurant. I go to the coat rack by the door, don my uniform, and go back to the kitchen to begin work.
And while you're working, you put your hand into your apron and pull out a gold bar. That's the end. I guess we would never find out what happened to Despada, Xiomara, and Dom, though.
No, we're continuing this. This has been great.
Okay. Alright, that's to be continued on Estómagos y Corazones.
That was fucking awesome. I had fun.
And thus ends our story for now. Well, what a doozy this episode was. Thanks for listening to us play Pasión de las Pasiones by Brandon Lee Gambetta. Check it out at magpiegames.com. I think we have one more episode in this series, so stick around for that. and then to hear us discuss how our test went of this awesome new system.